好，那个简单的自我介绍一下。
Hi, I'm Janice. So I'm currently working at our OSS.
那你是怎么样找到师傅的？跟师傅结缘多久了？
So I have known Master Zhang for 9 years, and how I encountered Master Zhang was through a friend. But what got me to want to seek and search was because I had a question. So previously I was learning more of like Western coaching and Western meditation practices. But however, I felt that I did not reach that depth. And what I did not really like was that I had to attend a class to be able to uncover, and that was through inner process work. And there was one day through they call it a deep processing session in the Western world, whereby suddenly I heard a voice within that told me to bring them over. So I was puzzled, what does that mean? So and I felt that it wasn't through, because back then I was learning coaching and I was a life coach myself, and I discovered it's not something that I can do with coaching. And deep down I felt that it's not about just people we see, like friends and like people in our lives, but it's probably actually involves people from the other side, like the nether world, and those who have passed on. Yeah. And because of that, then I met Master Zhang and I asked him that question, what does it mean? There was one day that I heard this voice tell me to bring them over, and that's when Master Zhang could explain that, which my previous teachers were not able to.
师傅对你的有什么帮助吗？
So as I shared, because what the practices of Master Zhang is something that we can do on our own. And back then, when I first got to know about Master Zhang's lessons, I was actually working in the hospital, and I was attached to the oncology department. So through being there and communicating with doctors and nurses and also through the reports that I see that there is a certain limitation in Western medicine, and that especially for cancer, it can recur again. So I thought there is something more, and how can we help more people? So after attending Master Zhang's talks and practicing what he taught, I felt there's actually a chance through these practices for people to cure their cancers and cure themselves on a deeper level, and not have to just rely on medication, which may not be the only medicine that a person needs.
那为什么会想要参加这一次的活动？
So I have actually joined other retreats previously, and each time I felt that something changed, although I cannot really tell exactly what, but every time there is a certain door that opens or a certain level that opens up. For example, so because of that, it got me interested to join the retreats whenever I can, especially if it's not in Singapore where I'm from, but overseas. Because through other overseas retreats, I realized that every place gives a different so-called reward. Yeah.
师傅跟你之间有没有什么记忆深刻的事？就是让你印象深刻的师傅发生过什么事，或是说过什么话都可以。
I think what left an impression and why I'm still doing this work is, I would not say it was something major that happened or that left an impression, but it's actually through the constant things that happen, like because of how I see how Master Zhang works and like how he relentlessly teaches. I think it requires a lot of determination and perseverance to and like certain caliber to be doing what he's doing. Like imagine like sometimes even like having to do a little or part of what Master Zhang does, it just tires me a lot. So like how Master Zhang goes on, yeah, it's not a one-time thing, but I'll say it's a build-up of what he does that impresses me.
有没有想过要离开公司或是离开师傅？
Never really thought of leaving the work because so far I think whatever is being done is aligned with like the original intention of why I'm here, and so far like not that I have actively like searched for other teachers, but so far like in the practices I would say it's like forwarding, so there is no thought of leaving, yeah, per se, yeah.
有跟师傅之间发生过什么冲突吗？或是意见不合的时候？就是有理念不合的时候嘛，可能他说的某些话，就是你心里会觉得，我好像跟师傅想的不一样，这样。
I mean, there are times whereby maybe there are certain, like what Master Zhang says, you know, I'll have certain doubts, or it's more of like my first time listening about it, and like maybe it may be pertaining to my behavior or actions. But sometimes, you know, because where I'm coming from is like maybe I'm so used to this, and like it's a habitual framework or action that I have. So I would say I wouldn't react immediately, but I'm more of those that will just take some time to inquire. And I think if it doesn't really hurt me, and so far, I mean, there is nothing that is hurtful. Yeah, because sometimes even when Master Zhang is scolding, but you don't get that hurtful energy from him. Yeah, it sources from like more of love, wanting someone to improve. So I wouldn't say like there are times of clashes, but I want to say like I think when I first went to the preview course, because as I'm more like Western educated and like classes I went were more westernized, I was a bit, I'll say there was a certain judgment that I had was like, okay, what can this Chinese man teach me? Yeah, so I'll say thankfully like I managed to put that aside and really listen to what Master Zhang said. And what I really value is how whatever he teaches is based on science, and it's not something that is like foo-foo. Yeah, and like whatever he says, like even how we use incense to pray, there's a certain science and logic behind that I can appreciate. And even in like Chinese characters, like how, you know, certain characters are written this way and how it corresponds to our meditation. So I think it was through these that I changed my impression on religion and so-called like Chinese culture. Yeah.